Hunter x Hunter has been on hiatus for over 4 years now and may never come back. And that is not good for the series' legacy, since it has all the makings of being the next big Shonen Jump franchise after One Piece. But there's one major difference between these two series that makes that impossible. Here's why Hunter x Hunter will never be as big as One Piece. We'll tell you right after. But first, if you like Hunter x Hunter and you love One Piece, then you should definitely check out our other videos breaking down what makes these two series so amazing. So make sure to follow for more. The first reason why HXH will never be as big as One Piece is because of the Hiatus Death Spiral. One Piece has had its ups and downs over the years, but it has always kept a steady release schedule with very few breaks in between chapters. On the other hand, Hunter x Hunter has been plagued by long hiatuses throughout its run. After finishing the Chimera Ant arc, Togashi took a 2-year break before starting the Dark Continent arc, and now he's been on an even longer hiatus after just 36 chapters. These extended breaks kill the momentum of the story and frustrate fans who are eager to see how the narrative will unfold. It also makes it difficult for new readers to get into the series, since they have to wait months or even years to find out what happens next. This inconsistency prevents Hunter x Hunter from gaining a large and consistent fan base that would be necessary to surpass One Piece. World building is a key component of any great story, and it is something that both One Piece and Hunter x Hunter do really well. However, the constant interruptions in HXH's publication schedule make it difficult to maintain the same level of detail and consistency in world building that we see in One Piece when readers are constantly being pulled out of the story. It can be hard to remember all the intricate details of the world and characters. This can lead to plot holes and inconsistencies that can make the world feel less immersive and believable. The third reason why Hunter x Hunter won't be as big as One Piece is because of unadaptable storytelling. While Hunter x Hunter does have some filler arcs that could be considered unnecessary, the overarching story is tightly written and moves at a steady pace. However, the dense narration and complex power systems introduced in later arcs, such as the Greed Island and Dark Continent arcs, make it difficult for anime adaptations to keep up. In fact, Hunter x Hunter is so complex that it is almost impossible for an anime adaptation to do it justice. There's just too much world building and intricate details to cover in a limited amount of time. This leads to a situation where the anime and manga are constantly playing catch up to each other. And when the animation quality suffers, it can be a turnoff for potential viewers. That's why Hunter x Hunter is best experienced through the manga medium. Another reason why Hunter x Hunter will never be as big as One Piece is because of no iconic crew dynamic. Unlike One Piece, which features a large and diverse crew of lovable characters, Gon's team is constantly splitting up, preventing the development of permanent chemistry between members. While this allows for more character development in the sense that Gon gets to spend time alone and grow as an individual, it also means that there is beyond a core group of friends that the audience can really invest in One Piece. The Straw Hats have been together for so long that we've seen them go through countless adventures and battles together. We've watched them grow as individuals and as a crew, and we've become invested in their relationships with each other. That kind of character development and world building is what makes One Piece so popular. It's something that Hunter x Hunter lacks. Another reason why Hunter x Hunter will never be as big as One Piece is because of tonal whiplash. Hunter x Hunter starts off as a fun, lighthearted adventure story with elements of fantasy and coming-of-age themes. However, as the series progresses, it becomes darker and more mature. The whimsical adventures of the early arcs give way to the gritty realism of the Dark Continent arcs, complete with body horror, alien landscapes, and disturbing imagery. This sudden shift in tone can be jarring for some viewers, especially those who started watching the series as kids. It is hard to take a beloved childhood series and then suddenly inject it with mature themes and expect the audience to stick around. That's why many casual fans are turned off by the later arcs of Hunter x Hunter and never come back. Finally, the last reason why Hunter x Hunter will never be as big as One Piece is because of merchandising failure. One Piece has a strong presence in the world of video games, movies, and theme parks. There are dozens of One Piece games for consoles, mobile devices, and arcades, as well as several movies and theme park rides based on the series. This exposure to different forms of media has helped to expand the reach of the franchise and introduce it to a wider audience. On the other hand, Hunter x Hunter has yet to make a significant impact outside of manga and anime. There are a few games and a movie, but nothing on the scale of what we see for One Piece. This lack of merchandising opportunities limits the potential audience for Hunter x Hunter and prevents it from reaching the same level of popularity as One Piece. What do you think? Do you think Hunter x Hunter will ever be as big as One Piece? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.